Hey guys, and thanks for tuning in to another one of my Homeroom announcements videos. As you can tell from the title, this is sort of a launch party video letting you know about the new skooled.zone Instagram account. I know I'm late to the game on this, but there are several reasons I was hesitant to get the whole Instagram thing going for the skooled.zone, and I'll go into my reasonings for that, just to let you in on my world a little bit. And then I'll explain how I came up with some very creative solutions. To begin with, finding the time to do anything except produce regularly scheduled videos for the channel, along with keeping up with my day job to pay the bills, is extremely challenging. I can't wait until I can do YouTube full-time, guys. Seriously, it's my absolute life goal for 2017, and hopefully it won't be too much longer. But in the meantime, it's sort of a triage situation, if you know what I mean. Do I divert my time away from making videos to keep up with yet another social media site? Do I divert time away from responding to comments on YouTube to respond to them on another platform? Do I divert time away from learning new production skills? Unless you're an avid YouTuber, most people don't realize just how much time is involved in building a channel. It's really rather extraordinary the amount of time involved. So, for the longest time, I've been carefully weighing where to best allocate each precious hour of the day. Along those lines, I was also kind of feeling out the zeitgeist behind Instagram and whether it would survive the social media landscape. I'd hate to invest a bunch of time into something that would sort of wither and die over time, We've seen a lot of social media sites fall by the wayside in recent years. I mean, Foursquare, Meerkat, and Vine come to mind. Tumblr, and Facebook is, well, I'll leave it up to you to decide on Facebook. But some experts think even Twitter is dying. I like Twitter, actually. I hope it survives. The point is that I kind of wanted to see where the highway was headed before I put time into another road trip, so to speak. The second reason is that I wasn't really sure I could make good use of Instagram, mainly because I haven't done a face reveal yet. Unlike some other social media sites, Instagram is a completely visual medium. So unless you have cool things to show people in the form of visuals, it's kind of a moot point. And the third reason is that I registered the username skooled.zone on Instagram way back in late 2014, just so I could reserve it so no one else would take it when I launched the channel. After I opened the Instagram account with the channel name, I didn't really ever launch it or even log in again for over a year. And unlike other social media sites, if you don't use it, you lose it on Instagram. I didn't know that. Last summer, I decided I'd take a second look at Instagram and found I was locked out of my account. Probably due to inactivity, and as some of you may have experienced, it's virtually impossible to get any kind of human help from Instagram. You have a better chance of winning the lottery or communicating with space aliens from another planet. I even tried to contact their legal department to let them know I own the federally registered trademark for the name and still got no response back. So I got really frustrated and just kind of tossed Instagram aside for the rest of 2016. But now we're into 2017, and here are the reasons why I decided to give Instagram another shot. Instagram seems to have survived the social media boot camp that other sites sometimes fail, and it does in fact seem to be thriving. It's an easy sell, to be honest. As sad as it sounds, blogs will be the next thing to fall by the wayside after newspapers. But Instagram is basically a digital picture book, and who doesn't like looking at pictures? Especially in modern society, starved for time and short on attention span. So Instagram is probably here to stay. As for the account name, I finally gave up trying to get Instagram to help with my plight and just opened a new account as The Skooled.zone. I don't think anyone else snatched up plain old Skooled.zone. I think it's just tangled up in Instagram limbo. I could be wrong though, and someone may show up with a page someday or ask me to pay for it to get it back. But that'll actually be a good thing because then I'll know exactly who to sue for trademark infringement or even extortion. But I do think it actually just got withdrawn from reach. Hey, if anyone knows a viable way to get Instagram to help with tech support, definitely let me know. I already emailed them and tweeted them and even tried to call them. I don't know, maybe there's another way. But it's okay, I'm cool with the skooled.zone. I've seen other channels do much more backbending to get something close to their name, so it's fine and it's growing on me. And lastly, finding the time and what to do with it. Well, I don't mind investing the time into an entertaining little tool if it's actually going to help the channel grow. YouTube is my priority because I love making videos. Fun gaming videos and educational trivia are my jam. So I'll never take my eyes off that ball. But if Instagram helps expand the channel, even in small subtle ways, and helps me go all in with YouTube, then it'll certainly be an asset. As for what to do with Instagram, well, that's where it gets cool. When I first registered an account back in 2014, you couldn't post videos. Or maybe you could, but they maxed you at like 10 to 15 seconds. Now you can post up to a minute of video, which rocks. Also, people were mostly posting selfies back then, or if you're photographically inclined, nice travel travel shots or whatever. I definitely didn't want to be one of those people who were just posting pictures of their lunch and expecting people to care, you know? But things have evolved and channels are posting lots of useful things on Instagram, like pictures of new games or gaming gear, fun cartoons, and even text announcements. I consider myself a pretty creative person, so I think I'll have some fun with Instagram. And I can see myself doing much more than just reposting thumbnails. For example, I've already started posting little teaser clips an hour or two before video goes up for the day. I can also take pictures from unboxings I do or scenes at future conventions and gaming events. It's not a prerequisite that you have to show yourself on Instagram. And since I'm a graphic designer for my day job, it wouldn't take me too much time to post fun little graphics, quotes, factoids, and cartoons and stuff. And by all means, I welcome any suggestions from you guys down below on cool things I can post that don't involve a face reveal. As you may know already, I'm holding off on that until the channel reaches 1 million subs. But definitely leave any other creative ideas down in the After School Club below. So again, here's my Instagram name, The Skooled Zone. You'll also see links all over everything else, like at the top of the YouTube channel, on the Skooled Zone website, in the description of videos from here on, etc. Now, as of the date of this video, there's only a few posts there. I'm still an Instagram noob, an Insta noob if you will. I'm taking baby steps, so be kind. But pretty soon it'll be populated with all kinds of cool stuff. So head over there, follow me, and you won't regret it. I won't be responding to as many comments on Instagram as I do on YouTube because I don't want to take too much time away from that. YouTube is where I respond to almost every comment. So don't feel snubbed if you don't get a response on Instagram like you do on Twitter or YouTube. But I do see every comment and will do my very best as time allows. Remember, you guys want more frequent videos, and as everyone knows, it's so easy to get distracted by social media. So YouTube's got to be my focus. But anyway, I appreciate you guys listening to me ramble about my Instagram launch. You know, these homeroom announcements videos are basically like little podcasts in a way, so you get much more insight into me as a person through these HRAs than you may from my gaming videos. And I can't thank you guys enough for all the kindness and support so far in 2017. It's just been really amazing seeing the channel grow and evolve, and thanks so much to you. And I'm glad you guys have been there with me for the journey. I hope I can continue to inspire you, entertain you, and make you smarter. I'll see you next week for more awesome gaming videos, and as always, LPK. Love, peace, knowledge.